So I'm a junior at Yale University, and I study cognitive science and economics.
I'm attending college at Brown University right now, and I'm taking courses in both computer science and medicine.
I'm attending Tulane University next fall, and I'm going to be double majoring in environmental science and physics engineering.
I don't know where I'll be going to college yet, but I'm applying into biochemistry at most schools.
Boston is rich with research opportunities, and so what this class allows us to do is have our students have practical research applications and experiences before they even get to college.
I knew I liked science and I liked neuroscience, and so getting to see that firsthand was really great for me in high school.
I was pretty sure, even going into ISR, that I wanted to study something related to science in college.
Junior year, I was kind of thinking about college, and I wanted some kind of research work, and the ISR project kind of seemed like the best way to go since it was during the summer.
I've always been really interested in nature and the environment. It kind of felt right for me to do it.
Since the class is independent science research, the independent part is stressed throughout the entire year. And when the students determine a lab to go to, it is their choice. They are reaching out to the labs, they are meeting with the principal investigators, they are interviewing.
The independence that the ISR program offered me was the main reason that I chose to participate in the program. I basically reached out to a lab on my own. I got in contact with the PI of the lab on my own, established my own summer schedule.
It was a little stressful when you would just send the email having no idea what they would say back.
Call a class independent science research, you assume you're going to get some independent people.
I mean, I'm a very independent person, and being able to be academically independent is not an experience you receive very often.
We talk about science always reaching, always learning more, and yet in the high school classroom, you're studying the history of science many times. What this research class allows our students to do is real science.
My project was at Mitra Biotech in Woburn, and Mitra is doing cancer research.
I interned with a nonprofit organization called Beneath the Waves, and their mission statement is to protect the predators of the oceans.
My project was centered on the differences between ADHD and autism spectrum disorder, and I worked in the Boston University's computational neuroscience and vision lab.
I kind of had an interest in computer science and an interest in the medical field. The project opened my eyes to a path that I hadn't seen before where I could actually do both. We've always had fantastic responses from the labs where our students have worked.
Datan joined a few years ago, and we are putting together and almost finalizing a manuscript for peer-reviewed journal publication.
The concepts, the skills learned in the classroom are applied practically, and that can do nothing but reaffirm and strengthen the understanding of our students.
I noted that there is a lot of training going on in that high school. Therefore, when I face a student, we already can have an exchange right up front how to conduct the research. So it's in part a cultural development in communication and collaboration.
And so it's kind of a mesh of someone who was real experienced with the project with people who were new.
At first, I was a little hesitant about going into it. I mean, I was with grad students and real scientists that were adults, and I mean, I could never have gotten that anywhere else.
What I definitely learned about myself was that I do like working in a group. It was nice to have other students there and the scientists who we were working with, rather than just doing a lot of the work by myself. Kind of being isolated, it was nice to be able to talk to people.
They're not just washing glassware. They are in with the research, they are learning about the research, they are an integral part of a team for that entire summer.
The ISR program as a whole gave me a really different view of science, and I learned some skills in that I know I'll carry through to college and to my career in the future.
I think that it was one of the hallmarks of my Thayer experience, and it really shaped how I see myself, what I see myself doing in the future.
ISR is a really great opportunity to get a research experience that you won't really find in any other course because it's a real hands-on experience whatever field that you want to do.
I think it is such a special experience, and I also think it's something that makes Thayer different than other schools.
Going into college with work experience in the field you're going into is something not many people have.
You never know what you're going to end up liking, and it might be completely different from what you thought you wanted to do.
This is a really unique opportunity that Thayer offers that you won't find elsewhere.
It's not essential that you go into the sciences to be successful and have the experience that we want in the independent science research class.
With the experience that you get from ISR, I think it gives you confidence to find your own experience later on.